let's have a look at James Sicily first of all. Okay, he got fined $2,500 for this.
So, Ed, one way of looking at this, and I'm choosing to look at it this way, we've had 13 matches played. This is one of those games. We've now got a situation where the AFL's match review office charged Sicily with a kick. It went to the tribunal, thrown out. So, OK, we are now allowing a player in 2024 to kick an opponent, and that's the AFL's word, no one else's, and play the next week. We'll go on to George Hewitt. He punched the player, or at least made contact in the face of an opponent, Lachie Neale, back in the opening round match. And he's allowed to play the next week as well. So we can hit a player in the head and play the next week. We can kick a player and play the next week.
And Neale shouldn't have got anything for retaliating. That was as disciplined as you can get.
Damo, they didn't say that he was allowed to kick someone. It was downgraded on impact.
Hold fire. Let's show Redmond and then we'll get into it. So let's show Redmond who did get rubbed out. Now, that's a week all day. All day.
Which, just going back as to, Damo, what we were talking about there, I'm not condoning any of it, but we had Laura Kane here, and Ed, you and I have discussed this with each other until we're black and blue. Until you bring in an actual parameter or going across the table, football and non-football, you'll continually have this stuff. And on Sunday, when we were discussing it, immediately, if I'm Hawthorn, I'm looking at impact because it's just the way the whole thing's constructed. It's not the AFL saying yes. If they've got a problem with it, people got a problem. You've got to change the
year, Jimmy, that it was meant to be cleared up. Yeah, Laura Kane said it was cleared up, and in the very first game of the year, or the first opening round, you've got an issue with George Hewitt.
No, but if you're the tribunal and James Sicily comes up,
that's Sicily,
the first thing that comes up is impact. You're Hawthorn every day. You're going to go, well, that's not that impact.
I know they don't want to be chopping and changing, but they should just come out now and say, we got the Hewitt one wrong. It's a week from here on in.
And that's where my frustration... Can we watch Redmond again? I know, Ed, you said it's a week, but I don't think this would bruise a grape too much either. Like, have a look at this one from Redmond.
Yeah, but look at Redmond. He's already... Redmond's gone, oops, I've done...
But look what's this, though. I know, but I understand now we want to give everyone a week, but that isn't much force.
But hopefully, no, Lordy, that is not acceptable.
I know, that's right.
Yeah.
But
and it shouldn't have been for years
Hewitt got off, Redmond goes, and then we're saying the force of Sicily isn't enough.
So can I throw another one up? Can we roll the Sicily one again? Yeah. Because this is what I've been going on about. We've got to bring a taunting rule in. Now, you've got to be able to protect yourself when 8 blokes come all over you. Now, as far as that is, his leg went up. Did he kick him? Well, it's not a kick. I mean, a kick is when you actually... I know we have this stigma. I remember the Irish games. The Irish think a kick is nothing and a punch is heinous. So, and we think a punch is nothing back in those days and a kick is heinous. So we'd punch them, they'd kick us, and it'd go mad.
That was brilliant from the Bombers, though, Ed. You say taunting. That I say that is going after a player who's the best player in Hawthorn's team.
No,
get under his skin, and they beat him on the day, and they helped them win the game.
Yeah.
So, is it taunting or is it smart football?
It's both
by the club.
It's both.
Yeah. But taunting's a strong word. I think that just was a smart tactic from the footy club.
Anyway, there we go. If we're going to try to get the violence out of the game, don't go and pick a fight with James Sicily and not expect to get something back. But I don't like the idea. What I don't like about the taunting thing is when blokes go up and know, especially little small blokes go up and they get in the face of blokes who know they can't do anything. I know it's part of the agitation and trying to get a free kick. I just don't like it.